Hello, welcome to today's video log. My name is Adam, and today we're having a look at the results of our social experiment we did. Yesterday, we set up an experiment. We looked at YouTube's top YouTuber in terms of the viewership and how many subs that person got. And PewDiePie is the number one YouTuber on YouTube. He's got 103 million subscribers, and it's the most like that a human has. Obviously, it's not the most a channel has, because the music genre of channel has a lot more, but as humans go, PewDiePie, number one. So yesterday we talked about how when you do get that big and that's successful, maintaining that level is important. Otherwise, you dip back down and don't become number one anymore. And he's been number one for a long time. So he's consistent with his uploads. He does one video a day, which means he's constantly making videos and then editing them to upload. So he might work for a couple of hours, doing something, and then he'll edit that down, maybe 2 or 3 videos, so 2 or 3 days. And then, but at the end of the day, he's confined really to doing these videos, and he does them all at his home. So I thought, looking at my vlogs over the past year, they started off with hardly any views, and now we're up to like 10, 11 views on average, okay? And I wanted to do a social experiment that if I made the title of this video all to do about the number one YouTuber and hashtagged it in the comments and, pinned it on somewhere, like in his channel maybe, so where people would see it, would it actually get a lot more viewers because it's talking about him? Like, how much of a reach does this guy get? So it's like his last video that he uploaded, let me have a look, which was yesterday. He hasn't uploaded today's video yet. Yesterday's video has got 2.3 million views already, okay? And it's only been up 16 hours. So we're in about another 8 hours time, he'll be uploading today's video. But this one, I built a cake ladder in Minecraft to prove God is real, and the thumbnail's kind of funny. 2.3 million views. So I uploaded mine yesterday. I mean, I don't know why it says 2 a.m. That's just weird. I didn't upload it at 2 a.m. Anyway, we uploaded it or streamed it yesterday. And right now it's at 21 views. So it's doubled the amount of views that I usually get because I've mentioned PewDiePie. I mean, going back my other vlogs, 16 on that one, 26 because I was talking about YouTube copper, and that's it really. The rest is like same amount of hits on it. So social experiment, doubling. You want to double your views on your videos? Put PewDiePie in the title, and you'll double your views. I mean, at the end of the day, maybe 24 hours is not long enough to see a real result, but that's the result from 24 hours. So there you go. What's happening today? Well, today I've just finished editing one of my videos that will be going up tomorrow morning. Tonight we've got 2 videos premiering, and that's crazy. I mean, this premiering thing, I'm not totally sold on it, but I've got 2 truck videos, and one's a 2-parter. So but these aren't for kids, these videos. There's a lot of effing and jeffing, there's a lot of frustration, but definitely not for kids, guys. So yeah, and it does say so in the title, so there's no confusion. And I've marked my whole channel not for children, but there are a lot of videos that I'm going back with and actually marking it for children. So yeah, I've got edit one of them. I might do some gaming on PS4. I was watching a video on Facebook, and I don't know if it's legit or not, but it was a couple from Denmark, a couple of guys, and they were talking about the PS5. Now, I don't speak Dutch or anything like that, so I don't know if they were saying, what, this is total bollocks and all this, but they showed a video, and I've seen the schematic version of this. So there is, if you go on Google, type in PS5 controller, picture, schematic, whatever, you'll see there is a blueprint design for what the PS5 controller will look like, and it's very much like the PS4 PS4 controller. It has the same basic shape and the same sort of looks on it, but it's slightly different because there's an actual screen, like a phone screen, on the controller instead of that share button, that slidey little button. It's like a screen, it's a touch screen, like your phone. The buttons are slightly different. The actual analog sticks are a bit more, have changed slightly, and the how you hold it has slightly changed, but the rest of it's pretty much the same. The triggers, I think, are more sensitive than they were, which I feel they were too sensitive on the PS4, but now they're even more sensitive. And this video shows this actual like an actual controller. And you're thinking, whoa, that's, you know, and it could be a fake, because the other day I've seen loads of fake videos about the PS5, but this one is a carbon copy of the legit schematic blueprint that I have seen for the PS5 controller. So for me, I think that this video is a bit more legit than those others I've seen. But then it shows the console as well, and the console is quite large. It's like as kind of as big as a DVD player is, you know, or a Blu-ray player these days, and it shows you the features of it, so it can play 4K films. The games are on bigger size discs, like 200 gig discs, and you can get more games. You get them all in 4K. It's got features of wireless charging, so you literally put your controller on top of the device, and it'll charge your controller for you. No more hooking it up to the PS4 or the PS5, sorry, the console to charge. It's all wireless, like you can with phones. And it went on for a few more features, and at the end it said plays all PlayStation discs, right? As in your PS1, PS2, PS3. We know already officially that the PS5 will play PS4 discs as well. That's been made legit. So we know it's backwards compatible with the PS4, but this video went on to say plays all PlayStation discs, which means it's compatible with everything. And I was like, whoa. Like, again, I don't know what they were saying. Maybe I get Google Translate on it or something. There goes the headphones. So maybe I need to, you know, find out what they're actually talking about. But it looks like a legit real console. I think it's the console is a CG rendering though, but just lit very well. They also showed off the dev kits as well, which again I've seen them, and they're legit. And they talk about it coming out next year, like this time next year. So these guys, I don't know if they're up on the up and up, or if they're in the know or not, but that controller I know was real. So more than likely the console is real. More than likely it's going to be backwards compatible. It's going to become the PlayStation. And I've heard rumors that that PlayStation will be the last console that Sony will make. It will all be like the next version of the PlayStation after that will be a online version only. It won't be a console based thing. It'll be like Google Stadia basically, which makes sense. Because everyone's now using the power of the internet as like a hardware for running something. Microsoft are doing it with their new flight sim. Google are doing it with their new games console, as it were, using the internet speed as a hardware kind of like device to bring content through. So it makes sense that Sony get on board with that. Anyway, that's today, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Take care. Bye.